Am I the asshole for what I said when my parents announced they were having another baby? My parents have 7 kids. There's me, 16 male, Kayla, 13 female, Robin, 12 male, Sam, 10 male, Lacey, 8 female, Zoe, 6 female, and Robbie, 4 male. They only ever intended to have 2 kids. And even with me and Kayla alone, they still struggle. My parents don't have great jobs. We never had much space in our house to begin with. And now we're all crammed in. I started working at 13 to get money so I could pay for stuff I needed, like a laptop, which I didn't have access to when my school first shut down. We didn't even have internet then. My parents swore they were done with Robbie, and then they just get back on track and I wouldn't need to work to pay for stuff like I needed for school. The weight of being the oldest is already a lot, and I have paid for stuff before. I babysit so my parents can work nights or get a break. I take care of the house most days so they can focus on earning money. But it's a lot, and we're really too big of a family for what we can actually afford. My parents get help from the government, but it doesn't go far because they're not good with money or buying groceries. When no baby came right after Robbie, I thought they were serious, and I started to think about my future. I'd love to learn to cook better and work in a restaurant, not college exactly, because we could never afford it, and my grades aren't good enough, but something. Then Monday, my parents sat us down and told us they're having a baby, and mom is like 14 weeks pregnant. They knew for 7 weeks and didn't want to tell us until they were ready. My siblings were mostly surprised, but me? I said, not again. I think I even cried a little, which caught me off guard because I'm not a crier usually. This was apparently enough to break me though. My parents got so angry at me and told me to check my attitude. I told them they gave me this attitude by being so reckless and putting so much on me. And now they've broken their promise and we're going to struggle even more than before. They told me to stop acting like they're doing something to me, that accidents happen and they never abort, even if they could. They told me to focus on making things okay and less on being so negative. I know people say that having money isn't important as long as you have a loving family, and maybe that's true for some people, but mine feels like a weight I have to carry and not something I'm blessed with. They're a responsibility on me, a burden really, and maybe that's awful to say, but it's how I really feel. I hate worrying about what will happen if they can't afford the bills, or if my laptop breaks and I can't afford to fix it and get a new one, or what if we can't afford food, or if we can, but I have to pay for the groceries instead of save. Am I the asshole for what I said? This is too many kids.